Advert was, I don't think Steve McQueen would have been seen dead in one of these, in a manner of speaking. As fun as the Puma has always been, it's also far too wimpy for its own good. And what's more, I think Ford knew it, because at long last they've turned their timid tabby into a proper wild animal, the Ford Racing Puma. It's the standard car, lower and wider by a massive amount, given huge 17-inch wheels and flared arches, a tuned engine and a stiffer chassis. Now that's more like it! The Racing Puma is a special limited edition model, with Ford saying they'll only make 1,000 of them, which is a real shame, because this is how every Puma should look. Those pumped up haunches and the lower ride height make a massive difference to the whole attitude of this little pussycat. And owners of the standard car are going to be left feeling nothing but envy, should they happen to catch sight of one clawing its way down the road in those fat, low-profile tyres. And the interior is very tasty too. While the dash layout is pretty much regular Puma, the whole cabin is swathed in this fantastic electric blue Alcantara stuff. It feels like suede. It's even here on the steering wheel as well. It's nice to hold, but I'm just not sure how long the stitching here is going to last. I could probably unpick it right now if I really wanted to. Ford could hardly have got away with calling this car the Racing Puma without installing a nice pair of proper racing seats. And yes, indeed, these Sparko jobs are the real deal. Right down to the little wing bit here by my hips, which give an affectionate squeeze to what we lovingly refer to as love handles. I bet Steve McQueen didn't have to worry about those. Bastard. I'm not sure what old Steve would have made of the engine though, as with 153 bhp it has just 20 horsepower more than the standard car. Since it costs a whopping £8,000 extra, you couldn't call it brilliant value. The Puma gets to 60 miles per hour in just under 8 seconds, which isn't exactly fast, but Ford say that this car is not meant to be about pure power, but rather the kind of balance and fun that's made many a fast Ford of old so famous. So, as they say in all the best car reviews, time to hit the track! Like all Pumas, this car has, underneath that curvy skin, the same basic elements as the humble Ford Fiesta. But you'd never know it. Oh, it just loves it. It's wearing huge front tires, they're pretty chunky at the back as well. And this enormous level of grip is what necessitates these fabulous Sparko racing speeds. My love handles are very well and truly massaged away, I can tell you. You just keep your foot on the car and listen to that little engine screaming its heart out. This is what it's all about, the Racing Puma high revs. It's a rev-hungry little engine that just wants more and more and more. Let's turn in nice and there. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it just feels like a little rally car. It's just terrific, this car. It really is. Like thousands of other people, I lusted after a fast Ford. Unfortunately, there hasn't been a really good one for quite a few years, but I'm glad to say the Racing Puma is right up there with the very best of them. A bit more power and a bit less money, and this could have been an all-time classic. A car that even Steve McQueen himself would have loved.